Welcome back, it's Raktar, and may I just say, I should have gone and bought something in between episodes so I could go open that goddamn box and then it wouldn't sit on my list forever and just sit there pretending that it hates me and that life is never gonna work out. What the fuck? By the way, what the fuck? I thought my bow and arrow was supposed... Okay, there we go. But yeah, I kind of feel like between these two episodes, it maybe would have been a good idea for me to go and purchase something, and that way I could be sitting here on a gold mine of the gold that I would be Whoa, this thing is moving. Oh my gosh. And apparently it's... Okay, I should just let off here. Cool. But yeah, seriously, I was thinking about it a lot, and it did cross my mind that it would be nice to have a nice full wallet of rupees that I'm able to collect instead of having a bunch of boxes that I can't even finish off. Holy shit, everything just like died around me in a gust of destruction. And so yeah, that thing took me back to here, but now I'm not really 100% sure where I'm supposed to be going. So I did, I guess, probably through the main room. It's been a few days since I recorded, by the way. I foolishly recorded like 4 episodes ahead. And now I don't know what I'm doing with my life because I recorded ahead so many gosh darned episodes. I don't even know what's up and what's down in this dog-eat-dog world. And also these enemies are crazy. I don't remember these enemies being here before, but I think they're about to face the wrath of old Bo. These are crazy. These are like Octoroks, but they can move instead of just standing still. And of course, now that we have the bow and arrow, that changes everything, because I believe, yep, I can hit switches now, and so I don't have to go out of the way to do stuff anymore. I can just do stuff from close up, and now all these enemies that were once my... Oh, dude, this guy thinks he's gonna fuck with me, but one arrow to the face and he's dead. And, luckily for me, he dropped an additional bundle of arrows, because I was in need of an arrow bundle quite badly. Oh man, I got those both in the first try. I'm just sort of kind of badass, and I didn't even know it. And sadly, I was hoping sort of like maybe that a box would appear from me beating those enemies, but no box has appeared. In fact, I should know that a box wouldn't have appeared from me beating those enemies, because one thing that I have failed to mention that the compass does in fact show is when boxes appear from like beating enemies, the game will totes like be like, hey, there's gonna be, if you beat this enemy like a champ, a box will appear from you doing the thing that you're supposed to do. Oh, I forgot that this area has all these guys here, but what's interesting is they haven't started shooting at me yet. In fact, I should not be wasting my delicious arrow queries right now, and I should instead be wasting slingshot queries, since I did confirm in a previous episode that slingshot queries are... Damn it. That slingshot queries are more than enough to handle these enemies of old... What? Who's shooting at me? I just killed, like, all the Oh. That guy is a trickster. Luckily, he's got way shittier aim than me, so it can't actually take me out with all... Oh my gosh, there's tricksters everywhere here. This is seriously like Tricksterville, USA. All these guys just standing in random-ass spots like they don't give a shit. It did just occur to me, though. Maybe I can... Oh, yeah. I already decided that I can't push that block the last time I was here. So, but last time I was here, I also wasn't able to do anything. Oh, crap. Because this stupid enemy was blocking my way. And now, with it out of the way, I can finally make things happen in this big, wide world of Raktar dungeoneering. Oh, I gotta grab... Also, though... Just occurred to me, this is the room where I missed all those boxes. One of those boxes I know is the, it's the box that I missed because I think I need underwater bombs to get to it. Whereas the other box I totally missed just because I'm a fool and I don't know how to get to it. Surely I could go, like, find it and at least get an eye on it. And maybe if I could get an eye on it, I could know why I missed it. Oh, you know what? It's gonna have something to do with this magnet. I'm sure about it. Like, I have not done anything with this magnet yet. So surely, theoretically, once I figure out what's going on with that magnet, that box will absolutely be within my grasp and my range of destruction. Whoa! I didn't even notice these guys are firing like they ain't scared nothing. So we'll just have to use my expert aim to down them with the skills of beast and a hero. And can I... Nope. Blow up these boxes with rolls. I like that I use the term blow up the boxes with rolls because that is definitely not accurate to what's actually happening. It's like, Ractor, I hate to tell you, what just happened was not an explosion, and you should probably get your dictionary out and check what explosions are, because you did not cause... Oh yeah, see, this magnet is now going to make all my dreams come... Well, hopefully it's going to make my dreams come true. Magnet, where's the other place that you're moving back and forth between? Ooh, ooh, I get it. Thank you for... Thanks, game, for telling me that that was a thing. And... where is that? Oh, the other spot is right there. Alright, cool. Look at that. They make it nice and easy for old Ridiggity Dactar to just jump right down here, pop on them iron boots, and prepare for magnetism. Magnetism. Now, though, the real question is... how do I get to that box? Maybe I can drop down on that... Nope. There's not a chance in all that is hell that I can drop down on this thing while this is moving. I thought maybe that was an option, but clearly it is not. In fact, I don't even think I can drop down on anything. I may have preemptively... yeah. It's now occurring to me that I may have jumped the gun on getting on that thing because... I'm gonna need somewhere to stand in order to shoot that target, so I clearly messed up by not shooting that target earlier, and now the whole world is against me. Here we go. I can definitely hit it from here, right? Oh, surely. Surely I can hit that from here. Yep. Beautiful. And now I can actually go stand on that gosh darned target like a champion and not like a failure. Too bad I didn't realize before I was up there using the magnet ride that I was going to be able to do that. Otherwise, I would have been able to be total champ status, go all ninja style on that bitch, and it wouldn't have been able to handle my Elite 6. Oh, we gotta get it before the magnet leaves. Oh, I felt like that was a close call. Maybe it was a close call, maybe it wasn't a close call, but I'm going to pretend like it was to make it seem more epic what just happened. But now, I gotta go check this route before I go through the main route door, because this is clearly where one of my sweet missing boxes must reside, and I will not give up until missing box is... Whoa! That was a fairy, and for the sadness times for me, I didn't know it was going to be a fairy, so I didn't preemptively and predictively have my bottle out like a true champion would have. Also though, now that I'm over here, I'm also sort of noticing that there seems to be a little bit of a problem, and that is... for me to get whatever box, I've got to get up there? And I clearly have no current method of doing that. I thought that coming over this way was totally going to help me, but I guess not. We'll have to give it up for possibly future times. Come back for that box. I'm sorry I'm leaving that box. I feel like a horrible person not treating that box with the dignity and respect it deserves. The dignity and respect of being opened by me, because that takes a lot of dignity and a lot of respect. But now the question is, where are these keen-eyed snipers? Oh, there's one of the keen-eyed snipers. Not that keen-eyed if he doesn't see me stand behind this wall, now are you, dumb fuck? Also, there's a giant one of those doors, but it appears that its weak spot is taken from me, so I'm not going to be able to utilize its weak spot. Of course, yeah, but I was like, they better be arrows around here somewhere. Alright. Keen-eyed snipers. Oh. These keen-eyed snipers aren't keen-eyed at all. In fact, I don't even think these are the guys that are shooting at me. I think the guys that are shooting at me are somewhere else. Luckily, my arrows and bow seem to take... Oh, there's the keen-eyed sniper. I'm actually getting pretty much, like, in his range, which is a bad idea. Ah! Get out of there, Link. Yeah, this guy's got fire arrows. Luckily, they don't, like, set me on fire like traditional fire arrows in Zelda. For some reason, this guy's fire arrows just deal some damage, but they don't actually fire me, which is nice. It's definitely something I can appreciate as somebody in real life and as somebody in a video game. not being set on fire is actually pretty okay. Also, squeaking while I talk at the age of 25, also actually pretty okay, but at least I didn't get set on fire. And now, oh dude, whoa! This room is serious! It's got serious amounts of enemies. I should have wound up, actually. Check it out, dude. Oh, wind up! Wait. Oh, you have to be standing still to wind up. This game does not make... Actually, can I... Yep, you totally can. Get that nice... I was never able to do this. In fact, in this game, I'm actually trying to spin my control stick to do the instant attack. Maybe that's an attack that you have to learn in this game. It could be very possible. Alright, this time, I'm going to be ready for a fairy, because before, I was not. But I know for a fact, if Zelda has taught me... Oh, I still have lantern oil. Who the fuck needs lantern oil? But I was about to say, if Zelda's taught me anything... There's always a fairy before a boss room, so even if I missed that other fairy, surely there's gonna be a fairy chilling out in one of these chairs. Alright, fairy. Ooh, get away! Don't accident. Okay. What? Is this a fairyless boss door? A legend only spoken of in myths? I was about to say a legend only spoken of in legends, and I was like, that is not a very good way to state that statement, so... I took it back, and I probably should have equipped the iron boots, because something gives me the feeling this boss's weakness is not going to be bottles, and if it is, I'm one lucky dude. Oh, this is a giant bear in chains? It looks like a bear, but... Oh, it could be like a giant shadow-infested Goron of some kind. Dude, that'd be cool if... I mean, I was about to say, there are giant Gorons. I was about to say, that'd be cool if there were giant Gorons. It's Sauron! It's the Eye of Sauron! I was about to say, it'd be cool if there were giant Gorons, and then I remembered, I was like, duh, Big Goron and Medi-Goron. There are, like, sometimes there's just freakishly huge Gorons. But something gives me the feeling that the fact that this gentleman or female or gentlewoman, this gentleman or gentlewoman being set on fire, leads me to believe that he or she is not a Goron, but is in fact a Twilight Igniter, as its name so suggests. Oh, get away from there. I'm trying to put the damn boots on. For some reason, I was expecting... I don't know why I expected this. The reason I was trying to, like, run while I opened the menu is because... Can I not lock onto this guy? See, Min is trying to tell me something, but I already know that I need to shoot his eyeball, his Eye of Sauron. But... Oh, there we go. Now he's confuzzled. Oh, and I can grab his chains. Grab the chain. Grab the chain. Grab it. But... Oh, okay. And there we go. Oh, yes, my friend, the magnetic... Oh, this is a magno floor. I didn't even notice before that this was a magno floor, but it totes is. And I gotta say, this giant gets pulled away really easily if he's like... It was not hard to trip him with that chain. We're using Star Wars strats, though, in this fight. Check this out. We're just gonna be ready. He's probably gonna do an attack immediately as he gets up, so me... getting ready to just, like, shoot his Eye of Sauron, like, at the first sign of whatever is probably a bad idea. Nope, it wasn't. He didn't immediately do an attack. Boots on. Chain. Oh, no. He's moving faster now. He's, like, using Bowser strats of speeding up. Grab the chain. For some reason, the chain grabbing physics are kind of not working to my favor in this battle. Get tripped, bitch. Get shit on. Look, asshole, I just need you to fall on the ground because I'm gonna kick your ass. And by kick, I mean sword, your Eye of Sauron. Alright. Eye of Sauron, it is time for you to be gone. You shall not pass me in this fight. You're gonna die, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, one more Eye of Sauron cycle, and we should have this. It's too bad I can't lock on to his Eye of Sauron, but I suppose that would make this fight too easy. Speaking of this fight being too easy... Okay, before he starts walking, grab... Nice. Chain grabbing physics are in my favor. The chain grabbing physics of the gods have been in my favor. And hopefully, if your slashes are good in this fight, 3 cycles is going to be enough to recycle this mofo. Alright, bitch. Time for you to get slashed on. Oh. 3 cycles of the gods. Always the case in these Zelda games. Although, I actually do know for a fact that in a lot of these fights where it's 3 cycles, the game is sort of planned around you rushing up and just immediately doing a shit ton of slashing. And I actually have had situations where, in like Skyward Sword, I would walk up and not immediately do a shit ton of slashing. And so, sort of what happens when you walk up and you don't do a shit ton of slashing is like basically you don't get the 3 cycle kill because the game is like, okay, we did make it so you could basically do this in 3 cycles, but if you're gonna walk around and kind of be like, what the fuck am I doing? We're not gonna give it to you. And, well done. Now we have too few shadows. You know, we've been very helpful so far, so as a reward, I'll tell you an interesting story. Oh, Zant. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. That's the name of the King of Darkness who cast this pall of shadows over your world. He's very strong. You would be nothing to him in your current state. But Zant will never be my king. I have nothing but scorn for his supposed strength. Not that your Zelda is much better. It still appalls me that this world of light is controlled by that princess, a carefree youth, a life of luxury. How do you teach duty? I don't... But I guess I shouldn't begrudge her the circumstances of her life. She didn't choose it, after all, and I would never wish harm on her. No, as long as I can get my hands on the fused shadows, I'll be just fine. Fused shadows. Well, just one more left, shall we? Not before I grab a chunk of heart, and by chunk of heart I mean a full... It is Goron! It was Goron all along! Let's talk to Goron and see what he has to say. I feel bad. And that's, of course, the Elder. Oh, gosh. He is gigantic, but not as gigantic as he was when he was shadow-infused, or a Twilight wreck. What am I doing here? My head, it aches. Do you say anything else, or do you... So much pain, I cannot remember any... I'm kind of curious if he has more program... Yeah, that's all his programmed responses. I suppose it's time to jump into the portal, Shadow? But before I do so, I am going to end this episode right here. In the next episode, I'll be going outside and finding out what awaits for me, and finding out where I might be finding the next fused shadow. This has been Rakdar. Thank you for watching.